Hello everyone and welcome back for another exciting DIY challenge. This challenge today is crafting from my Easter basket. This challenge is hosted by the lovely Kiki from Kiki DIYs, as well as Jamie from Simple Roots Simple Living. I have left both links to their channels in the description box below, as well as the playlist link. I ask after you watch my video that you go to the playlist and watch all of the other wonderful content creators. You sure will not be disappointed. So with that, we're going to get right into this video. DIY number 1. What you're seeing here is I have some Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the color Clean Linen. I'm just going in and adding a little bit of baking soda and stirring it up. I've watched others do this around, on different channels and on Pinterest and stuff. And it does give quite a bit of a different texture. I really, really love the texture. I'll be using it more often. And also what I have here is just a plastic Easter egg from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to go in it took 3 coats to cover it. The pink in the back is really, really pink and hard to cover. But it took me 3 coats. And it turned out really, really nice in the end. And then next, what I have is a candlestick that I had used in a previous project. I'm just going in and I am trying to remove the hot glue from the other project. And I'm just going in and giving it, this took 2 coats of paint with the same paint, with the Rust-Oleum paint and Clean Linen with the baking soda added to it. And then what I do for the next step is I take the Easter egg and I hot glue it to the top of the candlestick. Okay, my next step here is I have these beautiful flowers, little miniature flowers that I got from Walmart. They were in my stash and I thought, this is the perfect time to use these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 flower and, well, actually more than 1 flower, but I'm just going to go up the side of the egg. I'm just going to give it a line all the way up to the top. I don't take it all the way around. But it turns out so pretty. It is simple, I will tell you that, but it's beautiful. Sometimes less is more, and I don't like to overdo my projects. Sometimes I get a little bit carried away and I think, well, let me add this, let me add that. When sometimes, like I said, just being simple is the best way to go. And I will add a few more, and then I'll show you the finished project. And here's the finished project. I think it is so stinking cute. So simple. I love it. And I hope that you like it too. We're going to go on to DIY number 2. What you're looking at here is a wooden bunny cutout that I purchased from Amazon. I had it in my stash, and I also took some scrapbook paper, traced around it, and I'm going to be going in with a generous amount of Mod Podge, and I'm just going to be using Mod Podge to attach the paper to the bunny. This is like my 3rd time using Mod Podge, And guys, I'm really starting to like it. I mean, I do. It's kind of fun. But then I'm going to go over here on the scrapbook paper and add Mod Podge to this as well. And then I'm going to turn around and, of course, I'm going to add it to the wooden cutout. I have had to readjust it just a few times. It kind of wanted to slip out of place, but, you know, I had to work with it. Using my fingers and my hands just to scrape out, not scrape out, you know, push out any lines that may be in it or any bubbles. Going in and adding a little bit more down at the bottom, and I'll end up having to do it at the top of the ear as well. And I seen this paper and I'm like, okay, this is shabby chic kind of. You know, I think that there's like different kinds of shabby chic. You know, there's more of the like muted colors and with burlap and all this and that. And then there's the flowery, you know, floral kind where you have a lot of different colors. And so that's what I'm trying to go for today. Is the colorful shabby chic Easter decor. Okay, what I have here is just a plastic egg from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going in and I am painting it with French linen chalk paint. All of the eggs that I painted in this project took 3 coats of paint to cover. Some of them were made out of plastic, some were made out of foam. And then some had like polka dots, and that one, like this one right here, it really took a lot to cover it. But I really did enjoy painting the eggs and decorating them. It was a fun project. And then we're going to do the last one, and the French linen. Sometimes I get my paint colors mixed up, but I use several different colors, so that's easy to do. And then my next color that I chose to use is the ballerina slipper again. And I simply love this shade of pink. And I'm just going to go in, like I said, the pink ones took about 3 coats of paint to completely cover them. And I think, okay, that is the last one. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm getting ready to do the fun part. I love this, was so fun for me. I have this beautiful lace. I'm just going to go around the egg, and I'm going to add just a little bitty drop of hot glue. Take the lace, lay it down on there, pull the lace around, and I'm trimming it. And then I'll be gluing the other side, but first I realized, no, that piece wasn't long enough. We're going to start again. And this one actually worked. And then I just go over here and I get me one of these flowers, 1 or 2 of these little flowers, and just add it on to the ribbon. No, to the, yeah, that's ribbon. I want to say lace. It's kind of lacy ribbon. I don't know. Oh, okay. Now on this one, I have this pink. This is lace now. I have this lace, and I wanted to add it to this egg. It was a little bit wide, so I had to go in. You'll see here in just a second. I will go in and I will just put a line of hot glue around the top, and then take my scissors and just press it down all the way around, just to try to, you know, I didn't want it sticking out at the top. And then I will be going in once again with some beautiful flowers and just going around the top. I mean, like, ever since I started using these flowers today, I'm like, okay, I've got to get back to Walmart, see if they have any more. When I went over there last time, they had them in pink, blue, white, all different colors. And you know, the springtime is just like right here on us. And I thought, oh, I can do some projects with these. And I'm going to go back with the French linen colored egg, and I'm going to add, I just added some more of the ribbon. And then I had to readjust it because I wanted it to be closer in the middle. And we're going to go in with the pink one. And with this pink one, I'm just going to go in, going to add a little bit of hot glue. And I'm going to wrap it around it. And when I start wrapping it, I have a lot of trouble getting it to come out right. So, you know, I just undo it here in a second. And we start completely over because I want it done right. And so I'm just going around it probably 8 times, and then I will glue it and then just clip off the excess here. And then I'm going to be going in and I'm going to be making a jute twine bow by wrapping it around my fingers about 6 or 7 times. And I'll be cutting it, taking an extra piece of jute twine, pinching it in the middle and tying it off. I tie it in a knot, and then I go in and I fluff it out. And I'll be trimming off the tails so that they won't be long and showing. Take some hot glue and I will be adding it to the jute twine that's on the egg. And this one turned out really, really cute as well. Okay, now here's the bunny rabbit. I attached it with hot glue to this little basket. And I went in and I added, again, some more flowers on each side. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to be going in with some Spanish moss. I chose to use this brown color instead of the green. You know, because I'm trying to be shabby chic here. And I go in, well, we need a little bit more of that Spanish moss. And I'm just going in, I'm adding those eggs that I created. They're so pretty. Oh my lordy. I'm going to keep these out for a while, probably even after Easter's over with. And then I just have to keep trying to rearrange it to get it just the way I want it. You crafters know how it is. You change your mind a lot. Okay, now here is the finished project of the little Easter bunny in the basket with the eggs. I think the eggs turn out so cute, but the little bunny, he's adorable too. I hope you all like it. DIY number 3. on this little DIY. It's so simple. I don't even think you could call it a DIY, but I just had this bowl and I added Spanish moss, and then I went in and I put these eggs in there, and I got to thinking, that's not, that don't even look right, because, that's way too many eggs to be in a nest. So I just rearranged some of my other eggs and added them to this little bird's nest to complete this project. And I ask you all, if you like my videos, to subscribe, like, and share, as well as hit the post notification bell. That's going to keep you informed every time I upload a video. Thank you all for stopping by. Have a blessed day.